So Cole Bennett and BabyTron are finally collaborating, and I say finally because it just kind of makes sense that these two polarizing figures in the rap industry butt heads and just give us something that I assume is going to be immaculate. Because looking at Cole Bennett's stories, we see that, you know, he's doing 21 beats in 21 different locations with BabyTron. And if you know BabyTron, he's done this before, but it hasn't been done in a way that also creatively embeds itself within the music. And that's something that we've seen Cole Bennett do time and time again with the Lyrical Lemonade videos. So let's talk about what this means for BabyTron in particular. If you don't know who BabyTron is, a young rapper from Michigan, born in 2000, BabyTron is a lot different than the rest of the quote-unquote up-and-coming rappers of 2021 and 2022. And in particular, I think that is because he's skilled. He's skillful, and he clearly respects the craft of rapping itself. And he's done something where he's rapped on a bunch of beats before, and it kind of took the internet, and at least the rap culture side of the internet, by storm. It's called King of the Galaxy, and if you haven't seen it and listened to it, I mean, just go ahead and do it. It has 2 million views almost in 3 months, and you know, that's just one of the few songs and videos that BabyTron's had that have just blown up on the internet. And you know, if you go to Spotify, he doesn't have a ton of streams, but that's because a lot of his streams live on YouTube. And somebody like NBA Youngboy, that's very common for him as well. Obviously his streams are just insane everywhere, but he owns YouTube. And I think that's a really good thing for a rapper, because it shows that people are not only invested in your sound and the music that you're making, but your persona as well, and the image that goes with the rapping. And BabyTron seems very keen on that in particular, because these music videos that he's dropping before this Lyrical Lemonade collab have been for the purpose of being released right away, showing off BabyTron rapping, making the song, walking around Detroit and the rest of Michigan, and just dropping the song right away to get it out there. So it's mainly for impressions and getting people to really see the amount of music this man can make and how good he is at it. Now with this Lyrical Lemonade stuff with Cole Bennett, it gives him the edge of having somebody else have that creative aspect of it to complement his creative aspects of the music. So Cole Bennett takes the videos and he takes the music side of it. And sure, you know, everyone, you might be thinking like, okay, that's just how music videos are done, but it's different with someone like BabyTron because he hasn't had that sort of setup story music video that Cole Bennett seems to take on. Up until now, they've been well shot. They have, you know, incredible resolution. They're all in 4K. It's everything it should be, but this is finally something more that I think will just push him up against the competition in terms of what he can do creatively with his videos, along with the music that we already know that he's above the rest of the game in. And I've posted about BabyTron on my TikTok a lot. It's gotten a lot of views. You might even be here from that. And, you know, I've had a lot of trust in BabyTron for a long time because he has never stepped outside of the stuff that he wants to do. And what I mean by that is we never see BabyTron taking on a sound or a style that feels like it's not for him. Every time he does something, even if it is just a completely out of pocket beat that you would never ever expect, it works for him and it makes you think that he's confident in doing this. So the confidence for him is not just pretend, it's not just a facade. The confidence is real and lived, and you hear it through his music. You know, he's not afraid to hop on any different beat, whether it be a contemporary Detroit beat or a Michael Jackson beat from the 90s and 80s. BabyTron is the kind of rapper that Cole Bennett would pick to make a video with way back in his beginning, back in the Famous Dex days. Because if you don't know, Lyrical Lemonade really got its start with Famous Dex. That was, I think, what really brought it out of just the local Chicago thing and onto a mainstream nationwide scale. And BabyTron is similar in a way that, you know, their image is as polarizing almost as the music, because you see some of the meme pictures of BabyTron and you're like, I don't think this kid can rap. I don't think this kid can do it. You know, Famous Dex had the gimmicky side of his persona just being kind of wild and looking as wild as his music. I mean, Hit 'Em With It is a really good example of that. And, you know, that obviously took off in its own way and allowed Cole Bennett to reach out and work with just a magnitude of different kinds of artists who have different stylings, want different things from him. And we've seen him over the years sort of expand in a way, but also still creatively embed what he wants to do into the videos he's making. It never feels like I'm watching a Lyrical Lemonade video. I'm like, oh, this isn't Cole Bennett. Every time I do get that feel from it. And BabyTron and Cole Bennett with Lyrical Lemonade, they just seem like a match made in heaven for something like this, which is an iPhone music video, and sort of playing off that self-made styling that I think BabyTron really personifies really well, of like rapping on a Harry Potter beat. And, you know, it might sound like a gimmick on paper, but when you actually listen to it, you're like, oh, somebody sampled Harry Potter and made this beat. It's not just a Harry Potter beat, it's more than that. And sort of exceeding expectations is such an important thing nowadays, but it seems that rappers now more than ever promise more than they can give, because that's how social media works. You're rewarded for promising the undeliverable. And it doesn't matter if that promise is delivered. If it gets you hype, it works. But that hype can come back to bite you, because if you can't deliver and the audience expects things of you, they're going to drop off. And it might not be right away, but over time you will see that diminishing return from your audience. Good examples, perfect examples, include Lil Pump and Smoke Perp, two people who had illustrious careers alongside Cole Bennett, with Cole Bennett, and just found themselves falling off because they continued with the confidence, but their music didn't follow. And that's where BabyTron shines, is, you know, he may not be as flamboyant and extravagant as like the Lil Pumps and the Smoke Perps of the game. He's a little more subdued, but no matter if he does go out there spitting his game saying, I'm the best of the best of the best, he has the music, and now hopefully the videos, the music videos, to back that up. And if BabyTron's not already signed, and from the research I've conducted, I just really cannot find anything about this kid being signed, although he does have some interviews with Rolling Stone and some other magazines. You know, I think this might be it for him, because famously Lyrical Lemonade video partnerships are now almost, you know, are bundled in with, you know, label contracts and management and things like that, of like, oh, we'll give you this and we'll give you a Lyrical Lemonade video. You know, that's something that happened with Mario Judah, but it seems that BabyTron has almost surpassed that in a way that it's clear that Cole Bennett wants to work with him. And that's a lot different than BabyTron wanting to work with Cole Bennett, because pretty much every up-and-coming rapper wants a Lyrical Lemonade video. That's how it's been for a while, and BabyTron feels like one of the first examples where I wholeheartedly believe that Cole Bennett wanted to do this with him, and it makes so much sense why. What do you think of BabyTron? I love him. I'm here for him. I've been here since last year. I know there's probably fans that have been here longer before that, but I am incredibly confident that this is just the beginning for him, and that, you know, he's the type of guy I would see rapping in a commercial and utilizing the gimmicky appeal that he has, but never settling on that as this is my one and true thing, because it's not true. Because if you listen to his music, you hear the dedication, you hear the appreciation for the rap game. And if that's not apparent by rapping on 21 beats in 21 different locations in a music video, then I really don't know what is. Thank you. Comment, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. It really helps me out. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, and I have everything else necessary for, you know, the monetization. So really, if you could subscribe, genuinely would help me out a ton right now. And thank you, and more importantly, have a great rest of your week. Have a good one.